Socrates was an interesting character. He had a thick, meaty face and a soupy, guttural voice like a peasant. But today he's considered to be the father of Western philosophy. In the ancient Greek capital of Athens, Socrates was considered to be a fountain of knowledge to which men came from far and wide to learn. They would sit at his feet and he would ask those questions that he liked to ask all day. Why do you think so? What is the cause? What would you have done? Through their attempts to seek answers, the students eventually learned far more than they had imagined possible. Socrates recognized the power of the question and its ability to unlock the solutions to all of life's problems. It's this simple lesson that I want to focus on today. A question is a request for knowledge. The solutions we seek to all our problems will be provided if we learn to ask the right questions. In Ghana, we're not raised to ask questions. We are taught to accept whatever our elders or our betters tell us, without question. They tell us to obey before complaining. They say a curious child is an insolent child. And so they teach us not to talk back. This still happens, by the way, because you and I are the parents of today, and this is how we were taught by our own parents. As a society, we are literally teaching our children not to seek knowledge. In this age where the rest of the world is competing for supremacy through the acquisition and sharing of information, we are depriving our future generations of the one tool that will make them competitive, the culture of curiosity. It was curiosity that got a man onto the moon, that brought us electricity, led to the discovery and invention of aircraft, antibiotics, gravity, the telephone, the automobile, and all the other, the internet, and all the other amazing things that have changed the world and even evolved the way in which things are done. While all this has been going on, we, in our part of the world, have been teaching our children not to speak unless they are spoken to. Well, here's a question. Why? Is it because it's rude? Look, Socrates was one of the smartest men who ever lived, and he said, "As for me, all I know is that I know nothing." Socrates knew nothing and was aware of it, which is why he asked questions. We know less than nothing, but we are not aware that we're clueless. Look, questions are important. For example, what kind of soldier takes aim and shoots unarmed civilians in the back? What could possibly possess soldiers on the same military to run rampage in war, slapping and kicking everyone they see, all because of a missing phone? Who is in charge of those soldiers? Who is in charge of this country? Do we have leadership? Is there a commander-in-chief? Is he really in charge or is he impotent? These are questions, and we must come together as a nation to find answers to them. All right, because look, information is power, and the only weapon our people have against tyranny and oppression. It's their only weapon, and they're going to need it. My name is Joy99.7FM, and what killed the cat can cure a country. Good morning, Ghana.
Hello, good morning, and welcome to Joy News at 6 with me.